There's Discord lag, so I could probably just fix it in post.
In post-production. Very nice, very nice.
Welcome to the 23rd, 5th. What episode is this?
I don't know.
I'm gonna check.
It's been a while, I've been a busy man.
Yeah, Jeez, that's bad. We don't even know which episode we're on.
Nope.
The 23rd. I was right the first time. Episode of the Empty Heads podcast with Garrett and Eamon. We don't need.
Last time we put out an episode was November the 17th.
It's about 2 weeks.
Yep.
It's exactly 2 weeks, actually.
Yeah. Yep. 2 weeks from today.
But this episode's not going up today, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's all right, It's all right.
That's good.
Been working a lot the past 2 weeks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Making money, grinding it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been watching a lot of the Mandalorian.
Gotta love the Mandalorian. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about.
We'll talk about that.
The two episodes have come out since the last time we talked about it.
Yes.
So,
2 episodes. A lot of developments.
I've just been doing school and being a fool.
Being a fool, yeah. Very
bit
good,
of
very
rhyming.
good. Good rhymes, good rhymes.
Jeez, I'm getting a phone call. What the fuck, dude?
Who is it?
It's my brother. Okay, hold on. So The Mandalorian, episodes 3 and 4. Is that right?
Well, yeah, tell me, have you been doing anything else the past 2 weeks?
No.
No, just that.
I mean, yeah, I just school, hanging out with people. If it applies,
Canceled.
And if it's safe, yeah, canceled. No, I mean safe hangouts.
Yeah, we watched Godzilla.
Godzilla versus
Hedorah.
Hedorah,
big slug, a toxic monster. We watched an early Jablinski flick, High Fidelity.
Starring, right.
John Cusack and Jack Black.
We watched King of
Staten Island, starring none other than Action Bronson.
Yeah, well, no. And with, what's his name?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. I was going to call him Dave Pete.
Yeah, Dave Pete.
We also watched, Borat a while ago. We watched something else as well. We watched, Eric Andre.
Yeah, we watched some Eric Andre. I thought you were thinking about Dazed and Confused, but we already mentioned that weeks ago.
No. I watched the whole season, the whole 5th season of Eric Andre is very fun and good.
I only saw those last 2 episodes.
Oh, really? You gotta watch the rest. It's great.
My brain was breaking watching that without ad breaks.
Oh yeah, just
with no commercials, it just breaks your brain.
It's so much. It's just constantly hitting you with whatever the fuck he's doing. And it's just ridiculous. It's always constantly ridiculous, but it's an amazing show.
Yeah. It's just fantastic.
It's one of the best shows out there.
I turned down my gain a little bit. Do I still sound fine?
Yeah, you sound fine.
All right, cool.
What else? I've caught up to Fargo. Actually, there's an episode that came out yesterday that I haven't seen yet, but I've caught up on all that.
I caught up on that. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah,
Have
you know me.
have
just
you been watching?
I have not. No.
Damn.
And I feel ashamed.
You really should.
To have not been keeping up. But instead, I rewatched Community for the 3rd time.
Jeez.
Still great. Really just a great show.
I can't rewatch TV.
And The Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's, an excellent show. The 2nd season is significantly better than the 1st season. But
the thing about, rewatching, sitcoms and whatnot is if you just leave some time in between, the last time you watched it, right now it would probably be a good time for you to revisit Community. You'd probably enjoy it because it's just it's still good. So, you just get to sort of revisit the same funny things you already heard.
Right, yeah.
That's good.
But I don't know. I just kind of feel like I don't know. I never really tried rewatching The Office, but I guess The Office isn't the show I want to try rewatching.
Yeah,
Maybe I will try rewatching Community.
Thing is like, rewatching a show is always really good because it's not like you can just play, the show out in your mind.
Right, yeah, that's true.
So it's just, I don't know. It's a great show though. It's a good show on a rewatch too, because there's also a lot of like jokes you miss and stuff in the background and whatnot. There's stuff I picked up on that I didn't realize. Maybe I had picked up on it before, but I had forgotten about.
Right.
So.
And did you skip season 4?
I skipped season 4 this time. Yeah.
Wow. It was it
Although
really
there's
that bad? I guess it was, huh?
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot wrong with it, which is unfortunate. And
yeah,
I did feel bad because I missed. There's like a couple of good episodes, like at least 2.
Yeah.
So it's like, I missed out on those, but overall, it's just
it's the gas leak year. So
yeah, gas leak year. Especially if you're like a huge fan of the show, you're like, I don't want to watch this again. It feels nothing like the first 3 seasons or the last 2. So it's like, it's pointless.
Shame.
And then there's obviously all the obvious, like, it's missing Dan Harmon, and then there's all the Chevy stuff, which is like very apparent when you're watching the season. So
yeah,
it's sort of got like a stench on it.
A gas stench, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Well, The Mandalorian.
It's just fantastic. It's really just fantastic.
I gotta say though, I think episode 4. No. Yes. Not the one that came out last week. The one that came out before with the one that they're on Tatooine, and it's I honestly don't even remember their names.
Oh, no, they weren't on Tatooine. They were on the other one.
Which other one?
The one he starts out on.
Didn't he start out on Tatooine?
No, I forget what the name of the planet is.
Oh right, no, he was on Tatooine in the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one wasn't my favorite episode. It's probably my least favorite one so far.
It's directed by Carl Weathers. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know he directed it. That's funny. But yeah, I don't know. It just was a weird episode. But what's her name is just out of the show now. Gina, is that her name?
Carano?
Yeah.
Is she really just out?
Yeah. They're gonna that's it. That was the last episode. I think that was the last episode she's gonna be in.
Yeah. Well, we don't know yet because she could be in a future episode, but I imagine this will be the last season she's in.
Yeah, which I'm not really sure. I mean, I know that like she got canceled on Twitter a while back.
For those of you who may not know, she posted a lot of QAnon like conspiracy theory stuff on Twitter, got roasted for it, and she like participates in that one social media that's like right wing Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
And people are like, this person sucks. Like, why is she on the show? And
Gaff.
She got canceled.
Gaff.
No,
I always forget. It's some.
It doesn't matter what it's called, but
yeah, she got super canceled, and they fired her.
I didn't know that was official.
And her career is ruined. Yeah, I saw a few articles about it. She ruined her career by being an idiot on the internet.
Yeah.
What? That's funny. Sucks for her, but I don't really care. That episode was all right. It was just like, it was very, I could tell how the story was going to go. It felt,
what do you mean?
I don't know. It felt just very like formulaic.
Yeah. I like that we still get to learn about some stuff like that. How the guy from season 1 is still alive. And
yeah.
I think in like that Bacta tank or whatever that was probably like a Palpatine clone or something like that,
Yeah, it was explaining. I think it was meant to be explaining the Snoke thing.
Yeah, something like that. And
right,
they're totally doing it to retcon, the mistake that was the lack of cohesion with the sequel trilogy. So
at least,
that's
I'm
fine.
glad that they're trying.
Yeah. And I think any future stuff, as long as it's not fucking, I mean, as long as it's like Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau, like obviously it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're some of the best Star Wars guys right now.
yeah. The most recent episode, banger.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Ahsoka, she's great.
Yeah,
Um,
fantastic. Spoilers for those who haven't watched it, but if you haven't watched
Yeah.
it, what are you doing?
Yeah, get on that. And we learned the child's name, Grogu.
Grogu. I like it. People
Yeah.
don't like it, but I like
It's
it.
all right. I think it would have been weird if they really tried shoehorning in it to make it seem like it was like Yoda. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So them going for something very different was a good call.
It was like Yado or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, or
Something
like
stupid.
Yobo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now people won't. I mean, people will still just call it Baby Yoda.
Yeah. Or yeah. It's funny how excited he got when he like heard his name though.
Yeah, yeah. He makes those little sounds. He goes like, "Pato." It's so cute.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
is.
cute. And then, they fight. They free that city or whatever, and then at the end, she's like, "Where's Grand Admiral Thrawn?" And I was like, "Oh," because I just finished the first Thrawn book, so
Yeah.
now. Yeah. So I guess now I have to watch Rebels.
I was gonna get around to it. I like.
Yeah.
I know it's like people like either hate it or love it, and I watched like the first season. It's okay. There's
Right,
nothing like
yeah.
too egregious about it. Like I think I've explained it before, maybe not on the podcast, but it's just a lot more kiddie than like the Clone Wars is. The Clone Wars is very like, I'd say it's more adult than it is kid spaced. Like the first season of Clone Wars is basically what Rebels is, but
Yeah.
the rest of Clone Wars isn't what Rebels is. But I've heard that there's still like really great moments, and that's really good. So, I'm fine with watching it.
Yeah, I'll probably get around to it. I'll get around to watching Clone Wars and Rebels at some point.
And then people have said that like they think the Jedi that'll, if a Jedi does answer, like they set up how Grogu's supposed to go to the top of some mountain, call out through the Force.
Yeah.
People have said it's either going to be the guy from Fallen Order, Cal Kestis, or Ezra Bridger, the kid in Rebels, which I think will be pretty cool.
I think it's going to be Luke Skywalker. And Mark
probably-
Hamill's going to come back.
Probably not.
Come on, you don't think so?
It'd be Sebastian Stan because everybody on the internet.
Oh,
is
that's
saying
right.
it.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
looks exactly like him, so it makes complete sense that he would be Luke. But I think it's probably just gonna be Ezra Bridger. But that's just me.
Yeah, I think so, just because they're like, since they already established Ahsoka and that storyline.
And I
And-
think from what I feel, when I'm gathering from the show, is that it feels sort of like an extension to Clone Wars and Rebels,
Mm-hmm.
more so than a mainline sort of. It was obviously never like directly like related to the mainline trilogy, like films, Skywalker Saga, because it's about like something else completely. And then when you realize like that Filoni's attached and whatnot, that it's basically an extension of that, especially with like returning characters and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
We'll just have to wait and see.
yeah,
But it's so far so good. And
it's really just the best thing on TV.
it's so weird. It's so weird how
It's not on TV.
Yeah, it's not on real TV. It's on streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that's our Mandalorian talk. Excited to see where the Mando and the baby go.
Yeah, now that he found Ahsoka, I'm wondering, like, obviously she set him up for where he needs to go next, but I'm wondering, like, what the next episode is even going to be about.
Right, yeah. It'll probably just be like one of those side story episodes
Yeah.
where he gets caught up in like, something.
I hope Bill Burr comes back.
His character was pretty good. I was reading something. Some people think that like introducing Ahsoka was like a backdoor pilot to like an Ahsoka live action show, which I think that'd be pretty good. I'd be there for that.
Yeah, I would be there, but like, depending on like where the show goes, like she could just be a main character on this show. Like,
Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the other thing. But maybe not. Maybe she's still on her own quest because she's not a Jedi. She left the
Yeah.
Jedi Order.
I imagine that's probably what it's gonna be though.
She's like a rogue or whatever the fuck they call them. A gray
Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good stuff. Watch it if you haven't. Sorry for ruining it for you, but
Yeah. What are you
you should
doing?
be
I mean,
you should be
everybody's watching it.
anyway.
Yeah.
Everyone on the planet is watching this show. What else? I've been watching Doom Patrol. Actually, I've watched all of Doom Patrol. Season 2 was cut very short because of the pandemic, the plandemic.
Ooh.
So, but it was renewed for season 3 on HBO Max. So I'm hoping that also means a higher budget, so that the special effects don't look so shit anymore. But they did look better in season 2 than they did in the first season, but still pretty bad. But yeah.
How was it?
It was, it's good in some aspects. Some of the writing and like some of the characters I could do without, or at least like how they interact or some of the side stories. But like I said, some of the writing is like CW, like Flash, Arrow type shit, and then some of
Yeah.
it's just like kind of good on its own creative. Like Brendan Fraser is pretty good, and the guy who plays Negative Man, I don't know his name, and like some of the other people are pretty good, but like
Yeah, you can just look this up.
yeah, I don't feel like googling it though. But then what was I saying? What I really like is that it just kind of they pull a lot of the weird characters out of the DC universe and sort of focus on the weird campiness that was
Yeah,
in
like
the
Robot
90s.
Man.
Wait, this is the thing. Okay, well, the Doom Patrol was written in the 60s, and it was just, like, generic, like, stretchy woman, negative man, robot man. But then in the 90s, they were like, oh, we could take these, gimmicky characters and just throw them into super bizarre situations. So, like, one of the characters in the show is a sentient street, Danny the Street.
What?
Yeah. But, that's from the comics. Danny the Street is a sentient street that uses they, them pronouns because it's genderqueer. And then there's, like,
crazy.
the sex police or the sex troops or whatever. The sex men, that's what they're called. And they go around, like, they go around through time and space, like, stopping overly sexual things from happening, or else, like, a weird explosion of the universe or whatever the fuck happened. Weird like
Weird comic book
campy
shit.
90s, weird 90s comic book shit. And they do a really good job of making that into a TV show.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Did you see that Conan O'Brien
Is gonna have a
moved
show
to
on
HBO Max? Yeah, he's done.
with TBS.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And did
That-
you also see? Actually, go ahead. Have that
No,
thought
no.
first.
Well, I was gonna say that's like the end of like cable networks, like proper TV. This is like really the beginning of the end. Once
Yeah.
late night talk shows all
Just
go to
move to-
streaming
yeah.
services. I mean, because John Oliver's already on HBO, and Conan's moving now. Eventually, it's just all Kimmel, Fallon. They're gonna be on whichever one of them is on NBC is gonna be on Peacock.
It's Fallon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So interesting stuff.
Yeah. Did you also see that Umbrella Academy officially is having its third season,
Yeah, I did see that.
which is great.
And
Fantastic.
yeah, lots of Umbrella Academy news.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. It's a good show. It's a great show. The cast is great. They're all super interesting characters, and the weird. it's also just weird and campy stuff, but not, nothing like, it's not DC or Marvel, so no one really knows much about. Not no one, but like most people don't know much about it, which I really like. It's nice.
Yeah.
What else have I been watching? The 4th season of The Crown came out. I haven't seen that yet because
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
I wanted to finish Doom Patrol. That's a fun show for people that like soap operas. They really just dramatize historical events and kind of like, bend the truth to make it seem more dramatic. But it makes for good TV.
Yeah.
They do a good job of that. And the royal family gets really pissed off when they get something really wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously.
Apparently they want Netflix to label it as like fiction.
Yeah, which I think they should do. At the beginning of every episode, there should be a disclaimer like, although these are real people, some of the things we show are like kind of tweaked for TV.
Yeah, I mean,
Hollywood has floaty words to use for that, but I think they should be doing that just because of the fact that like one of the things is like one of the beats in like the 2nd season is that Prince Philip is having like an affair with a ballerina or whatever. That never fucking happened. So like when I watched that, I was like, whoa, what? And I Googled it and it was like, no, that's totally like an unrealistic plot point. And I was like, okay. So obviously that sort of stuff should be not censored, but like prefaced with this isn't really how it went down. Because if they really showed how their lives went down, it would be mostly boring.
Yeah.
They just sit around being fed and cleaned after all the time. What a life.
Indeed, what a life.
Imperialist pigs.
Also, the Last of Us show for HBO has got word to series. It's pretty cool. I'm not completely sure what that means, but I know that it's going to be made now. So
Epic.
Epic indeed.
Epic. That's going to be an entertaining show, a nice post-apocalyptic. I'll probably Actually, I'll definitely watch the show, and then I just won't play the games, and then I'll know the whole story. Really. I know, but I don't like the story games.
I hate you.
I'm sorry.
I hate you.
What do you want me to say? I mean, it's like Heavy Rain, or
no, it's not Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain is completely. Heavy Rain's a fucking. You're just playing a fucking quick time action.
Ryan, what's his name? Yeah, that's what he goes. Ryan. It's the whole game. You're just screaming out for your son or whatever.
And the entirety of the gameplay is just quick time events.
Wasn't that also made by? No, it wasn't.
No, it was not. No. Okay. The Last of Us is more like Uncharted than it would be fucking Heavy Rain, man. Especially Last of Us 2, they added a lot to the combat, more so than the first game. So.
Yeah, you could punch and kick.
Let's talk. Before we started, I said I had something that would make you laugh.
Oh right, yeah. Let's hear it.
Today I just decided to do it. I just bought Cyberpunk.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You pre-ordered it? Oh wait, is it out?
It doesn't cost extra. It just costs, same I would have paid a week from now. So like whatever. But yeah.
Okay, enjoy that. I mean, you probably will. It's most likely gonna be good. Yeah.
It comes out on Wednesday, next week. So,
Okay.
It's gonna be epic.
I bought Red Dead 2 on my PC.
Yeah.
And now I'm finally actually playing it. I basically got as far as I did when I was playing it on PlayStation.
Surprised you didn't pirate it. You pirate?
I don't pirate games.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, that's not true. I don't pirate games. I like if I pirate a game and I like the game and it's like a really good game, then I stop playing it and I go buy it.
I know you think the FBI is listening, so.
No, I'm serious.
I know. I'm kidding. I know you do that.
Because I don't know. Obviously, they put in a lot of work, but I'll definitely still pirate fucking Photoshop because I'm not paying $600 or like $1 million a year to Adobe's shitty fucking annoying ass. Never mind.
All right, we got him.
There. My
Send
door
in
gets
the
kicked down.
yeah, send in the boys. But yeah.
Yeah. What else have I? Yeah, that's really it. I mean, it's just now we're on like lockdown number 2.
Lockdown 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Revenge of the Rona.
Yeah.
But there's the big vaccines coming out.
Yeah, I got my flu shot today.
Oh, I still haven't done that. I really need to do that. I keep just putting it off.
Yeah, Layman, sometimes you just gotta pull up your pants and just do something about it.
Yeah, I gotta man up.
Indeed.
What do you think of those vaccines? You think, like, would you get the first round? Not the first round, but like the first round available to public. Would you get that?
I'd hold off to see, just to make sure, like,
Yeah.
that it's like for sure like working, and then I do it.
Yeah. The first batch is most likely going to medical. Actually, it's definitely going to all the medical personnel, which makes sense. I mean,
Yeah,
they sort of need it the most.
definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird like next 6 to 8 months because it's like, yeah, obviously the pandemic is still actually it's a lot worse than it ever has been. The entire country is fucked, but then like, the vaccine will slowly come out, and the people that are sick it'll just pass hopefully, and they won't die.
Yeah, hopefully.
And hopefully treatment will be sped up and made easier by the fact that the people working to treat them, the doctors and the nurses and whoever else, aren't at risk of dying of the virus themselves. So this next year, honestly, next year is gonna be just as weird feeling as this year was.
Yeah.
It's expecting this to have lasted 3 months was honestly like such a bad not precedent, like I don't know, it was such a bad like way of thinking about it, like, oh, everything's fine, just wait a few months and we'll all be back to normal. But like,
yeah, by July we'll be back.
Yeah,
by August
by Easter, oh god, I remember the Easter promise.
Magically go away by Easter.
Yeah. November 4th, after November 4th, all the virus will be gone. We won't have to wear masks. Not to get political.
No, not to get political.
Not to get political. No, of course not. But yeah, I really, I don't know. The rest of the school year is still going to be online, which honestly I'm fine with. I'm not paying rent, so
yeah,
whatever. I don't have to awkwardly live with like 4 other dudes in an apartment and pay too much because Irvine is expensive as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is literally as expensive as the word fuck.
Yeah. How much do you think, if I'm going to start doing this, I'm going to get a swear jar. Every time I curse, I have to put for each word has a different value. So how much is fuck? Like $3-4?
Fuck would be like $1. I mean, that's like the word you would be saying all the time.
That's true.
He'd have to put the rare in between words at a higher value.
Like,
yeah, that would be like $5.
Do I have to censor that?
I think you should censor that, yeah.
Damn it, man. I have to go back. I should have just said the C word. Whatever. What?
I'm not going to make that joke.
What joke?
I was going to say, how much would the N-word cost you?
Your life. That costs you your life. Yeah, and like shit and like ass. Those are like, a quarter each.
No,
maybe 50 cents.
Shit would be like $1. Ass, I don't ever catch myself saying ass. Ass would be like $3.
You don't just go ass when something's pissing you off, like the Tourette's guy.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I realize I do swear too much, so I'm probably gonna have to do something about that
Yeah, you
at some
do.
point in my life. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you. Oh, there's the
You go.
dollar.
There's the dollar.
There's one whole dollar.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a swear jar. I think I'm good.
You don't think? I think that'd be good for me. If
For
I
you,
actually stuck to
sure.
it.
I
I
think
probably
I'm
wouldn't
fine.
stick to it. And like if it's just me for myself, like who's gonna police me? It has to be in an
It's
environment.
the honor system, yeah.
Yeah, which fuck the honors, dude. I'm not honorable. I'm the least honorable person
You just
I know.
said it again. It's another dollar.
I'm not.
It's
You
amazing.
can't trust me.
No, I don't.
No, yeah. I don't blame
I don't
you.
trust you.
Yeah.
I
Who would
never
trust
have.
this guy. You've seen me. You've seen that. You see that picture, that drawing. That's a pretty accurate drawing.
Which one?
The fucking our our drawing, our podcast thing.
Oh, that drawing.
I was talking to the listeners.
I was thinking of the paint drawing I did of you.
Oh, that one's good. That one's pretty accurate too.
Do you hate that one?
Yeah, but it's accurate. No one will understand what we're talking about.
No,
but
I
it's
don't even
fine.
have it anymore. It's on the other computer.
I probably have it somewhere, but it's fine. Yeah.
I was also thinking of the Gremlo one.
Oh, God. I think I have a picture of that somewhere.
That's a good one.
Another reference no one will get.
You can put that on the website.
Yeah, the website.
The website.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know, I haven't. There's nothing else I've done. This, you know, other than watching TV and
what
movies.
video game have you played? I mean, come on.
Red Dead. We talked
me
about
up
that.
on it.
That's it. Oh, Doom
That's
Eternal.
it?
I beat the Doom Eternal DLC, but we talked about that already.
Oh, well, yeah.
I beat the game and the DLC, and now the game is $20, and I bought it like when it came out for $40, so I'm kind of mad.
That's your problem, man.
But I still, I still got it on the cheap when it came out. So,
Yeah.
yep.
I've been playing the first Yakuza game. Quite good.
The first one.
Yeah, not the first. It's the remaster they did.
Oh, right. I was gonna
Which
say.
it's beautiful. It's not like they basically just made the game again, but on current generation. I guess not the current generation anymore.
Are you playing on your PlayStation?
No, I'm playing on the PC.
Isn't it a play? Oh no, one of them is a PlayStation exclusive, right?
Of the two remakes they've done of the first two games.
No, like of all the Yakuza series, one of them.
Oh.
I forgot. I
So-
forget which one is a PlayStation exclusive.
So
but-
0, the prequel, 1 and 2, Kiwami, which are the remasters, and then the game they just released this year, Like a Dragon, are on PC and PlayStation, and all the other games in between are only on PlayStation.
Oh, I see. Okay,
So
that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's a weird model.
A little bit, yeah. I don't know.
That's like the Persona series. Some of them are on everything, and Persona 5 was on PS4.
Is that it? I thought it was always a PlayStation exclusive.
Well, no, I think Persona 1 and 2 were on PlayStation 1, but that
Pretty sure
was the only
3 and
console.
4 were PlayStation.
Oh, no, PlayStation 2.
exclusives.
Really? Well, you're
Yeah.
playing Persona 4 on your PC.
Yeah,
I
it
guess that's
came
the
out this
remaster.
year. They just released it this
Oh,
year.
what? I thought it'd been out for a while.
Oh, no.
Oh, then I am sorely mistaken.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Well, that's a shame.
I've also been playing Divinity 2 Original Sin. Very
Oh, yeah.
good
How's that?
game.
You told me about
Very
that. How was
good.
it?
It's very good.
Good. You
It's
enjoying
no
yourself.
longer on sale, though, so you can't buy it.
Ooh, the Christmas sale's about to start anyway, so it doesn't matter.
to buy
Steam has the sale every, 3 months.
You could have been a lizard man. You could have been an undead skeleton man.
I don't want to be any of those.
Could have been a dwarf.
Dwarf?
Dwarf, yeah.
Oh, a dwarf. You said a dwarf.
That is not.
You said
accurate.
you
That
said
is
dork.
not
All right. Well, maybe Discord is just messing up.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
inconsistent and shitty application. So yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst thing ever. I
Yeah.
hate it. No, Discord's great. Honestly, do you remember the days before Discord when we'd like awkwardly Skype or like,
Yeah, it was
if-
terrible.
or like some people use TeamSpeak, but you had to pay for the server. TeamSpeak is completely out of business now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
I just remember Skype sucked.
It was so like just buggy and inefficient. You could have maximum like 10 people on a call or whatever. And it was just useless. It was kind of shit. And you had to like call somebody. It wasn't just like a server where you could join in and leave seamlessly. Whatever. It's still a thing. It still comes with every copy of Windows.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I update Windows, it's there on my desktop, and I have to go and like uninstall it every single time. But they keep cramming it down my throat. Same thing with Microsoft Edge.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
There's
I
not
failed my
much
physics
really.
midterm. I was telling you about that before we recorded.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Here's the rumpus.
What?
Here's the rumpus.
Yeah, here's the deal. So first of all, I had to take that thing at 8 a.m. And I wake up at between 10 and noon every day. So getting up at 8 a.m. is a real effort. Like, I have to get up early, like a day or two before, to get my body used to getting up that early, which is
Yeah.
terrible. I know I sound like a useless member of society, but
Yep, you are.
whatever. I have other things to do that don't require me to get up early. Also, my professor gave us a formula sheet where it's like all the equations we hypothetically would need, but none of the questions or most of the equations on the sheet were totally useless, and the ones I needed were not on the sheet.
Ooh. Rough.
And it's like, what is the point? Like, it really is just distracting and a waste of my time. And of course, since it's online or whatever, it monitors me through a webcam, so I can't like pull up my notes or whatever, which honestly I should have just done and cheated, but whatever,
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Hindsight's 2020. There's probably going to be a curve. I hope there's going to be a curve. I was looking at it and it looked like somebody got 100%, but I'm just going to email my professor and ask them like, hey, could you please curve this shit? Because obviously, I did pretty well in the first midterm, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's a sad day. It's a sad
My
day to be.
hands smell like pineapple and pizza cheese. And
Ew.
that's after washing my hands with soap.
What?
It
You
comes
didn't
with comes with making pizzas, dude.
Oh, you're making the pizzas too?
I told you that's what was holding me.
I thought you had to deliver them.
I do both.
Oh.
I am in the car and in the restaurant simultaneously.
Throwing around the
making
dough,
pizzas.
doing the big dough spins. Do you do that? Do you spin them on your
No,
knuckles? Oh. Yeah, you guys make fake pizzas. That's right.
Sure. Yes.
I've-
Fake pizzas.
I've always wanted to make like really fancy, stretchy pizza dough and like spin it around, but I don't have the dexterity for that.
Yeah.
I'd probably
That's
drop it on the ground.
Checking the watch, that doesn't exist on my hand. I'd say we wrap up in 5, yeah?
Okay, Dad. I've just been. Oh, you know what? Actually, in order to play Red Dead on my computer, I use a PS4 controller because like games like that aren't fun with keyboard and mouse. But
Yeah.
my controller wouldn't charge, so I did surgery on it again and replaced the charging port with one of my other controllers that everything else is broken on that controller. And that was nice. It was like 2 a.m. and I was like slowly pulling everything apart. What's nice is that the charging port is not. It's like a whole it's a whole PCB that I swapped out as opposed to having to like remove just the little inlet. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That was a fun romp. Yeah,
I've never had to, do open heart surgery on a controller, so.
Yeah, this is like the 5th time I've opened up and replaced a part in this controller. And honestly, it's working great. Like, it works like a charm. just a bit of elbow grease. But it's better than shelling $60 out for a new one. But I think if the PS5 controller, the DualSense, if I could use that on my PC, I might pick one up actually, because I like the way it looks. And
might as well just pick up a PlayStation at that point.
what? No. Why would I buy a PlayStation?
The exclusives.
The exclusives.
Why I'm buying it.
See, that's the thing. I know they're good games, but they're not games I really enjoy. I probably would enjoy, except save for like God of War and.
I was about to say you wouldn't enjoy God of War.
Yeah, but it's not worth the current price tag. I'll probably wait until the Slim comes out or whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I have the original every other PlayStation. I bought the original PS3. Well, not the original PS3, the second version, the fat one still, though. And then I have the original PS4. But yeah, I'll just wait for the PS5 Slim. But, like, I probably will never touch it, so I don't know if I'll ever buy it. Right now, I'm waiting until the new Ryzen processors restock so I could upgrade my computer. I mean, one of those costs just as much as a PS5 digital edition.
Yeah. I'm basically doing the opposite and just saving for that PlayStation. So that's cool. You know.
Gotta love video games.
Yeah, I do love them.
I keep thinking to myself, one day I'm gonna stop playing video games, but also I just can't. No, I don't think I will.
Yeah.
It's just.
You're Captain America at the end of Endgame. I don't think I will.
Yeah, I don't think. Wow. There's another movie quotes out of context.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Sebastian
classic
kept
one.
doing Dark Knight quotes out of context.
Yeah.
He kept insisting that the rest of us do, but I just couldn't think of anything good.
I started doing it. You know, I know those movies like the back of my hand. So.
Oh yeah. Actually, I should rewatch that. We should rewatch that trilogy.
Dude, I rewatched that trilogy like a month ago. I ain't doing it again. I'm watching.
All right, I'll just do it.
Movies I haven't seen only.
Okay, let's watch. I don't know. What haven't you seen?
Actually, I wanted to watch Hard Boiled with you guys, which I have seen. Classic Hong Kong action film.
Okay.
But other than
do
that, I need to watch stuff like The Godfather and fucking all kinds of shit.
I've seen the first Godfather, but I'd rewatch it, and then I'd watch 2, and then that's it. Those are the only 2 Godfather movies. There's only 2.
There's a third one.
No,
Stop
there
doing
is
that.
not a third one.
They're releasing a new cut. Don't you know?
Are they really?
Yeah.
It's not gonna make it any better. That's not the editing was not what was wrong with that movie.
No, that's not what a cut is. It means different scenes and whatnot. You know, stuff they have.
Oh right, stuff that wasn't in. I still
The
I don't-
director's cut is, you fool.
It probably won't be any better.
I don't know.
We'll just
I
have to wait and
confidence.
see. I've only seen the third one once, and I hated it.
Well, from what I've heard is that.
Well, actually, no.
it's-
Yeah, I
it's
watched
like-
the whole trilogy, and I
it's a
hated
good-
the third one.
It's a good movie, but the other movies are masterpieces, so it obviously just pales in comparison.
Yeah, and I mean, expecting them to have made like an amazing third movie was just like such a tall order.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
also
the
need
internet
to
for
watch
you.
like Fargo, you know.
Yeah, the actual
Thing,
movie.
you know, there's all, yeah, the movie. Taxi Driver. There's all kinds of movies I need to watch. Chinatown. So,
Joker.
well, I guess that just about wraps it up.
Yeah, guys. See you the next time we decide to put up an episode.
Yeah, glad we got to
sorry
end it on
about
a Joker bit, which is basically my life.
Yeah.
Society.
Goodbye.
All I do is Joker bits.